Okay, so you want to get good at parkour, right? It's not that hard once you get used to it, but it's probably a bit daunting at first because it's not very forgiving to new players. You're probably just gonna wander off trying to do shit. You're gonna end up hitting the ground too hard. That's your usual experience. I'll tell you how to change that into success. So what you're gonna want to do, tutorials, basic tutorial. You might have already done this, but I'm gonna make sure you properly know what you're doing and how the cool kids do it. So usual. What the fuck? Okay, there's an invisible wall there. So just wanna space, easy. Yeah, you got it, space. And you know this, just want to time your space jump. So as you hit space, you want to make sure you ram into that. So you want to do you, and then you make that jump, right? And now here, of course, hold shift to go under as a slide. And then what you want to do is basically just wait. You see that? So we want to do, as you're looking up, what? Okay. I'm not used to doing this. So space. Just hit space a bunch of times. And what you want to do here is hold shift as you fall. Right. Good. Just don't die from that. And what you want to do here is you want to press space once. Let me turn on my keystrokes for this actually. So now you got a better idea. So keystrokes on, right? It's sort of hard to see, it's sort of annoying. I don't like that screen there. But basically what you want to do is pay attention to my keystrokes. If you do that, and you made it. You can't really do it the other way. Like, I've taken off my gear though. So what you need to do is space, hit space again, and look up while you do it. Alright, I messed that up. I wasn't really concentrated properly, but anyways. Space, look up as you do it, hit space again. And now another thing is what you're going to want to do is space as you go in there. So you know what we did before. Space, hit that, and this is just a ladder. Hold W to go up a bit. And let's ignore this. I don't want to do this. I'm boring. Alright, you already know how to do that. So hit the red. Simple as. And now another thing is you're going to have to look at my keystrokes again. So what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to hold left shift, hold left control I mean, and just hit space while you're doing it. But make sure you do it only when you're close to the edge. So left shift hold space. I did it badly. Look. Left shift space. There we go. Left shift space. There we go. Left shift space. There we go. Left shift space. Yeah, there we go. It's not left shift, it's left control. You know what I mean. Look at my keystrokes, yeah? Left curve. Left curve space. And make sure you hold it while you do it. Left curve space. You got it. Anyways. Let's basically get full of that. And now, I want to tell you how you can combine things. So you know control, right? The left control. Let's redo the basic tutorial. I'm going to tell you some things. So, you can actually, you know, left, if you didn't realize, this is much easier if you hit left control first. Is that left control can also be used for high jump. So if you're not near an edge and you use left control, it launches you high in the air. But what you're gonna do is if you need to high jump, so you hit left control really fast and do space first. Because if you give it time as you do it, it will turn more into a long jump. So if you hit left control really sharply and press space while you're doing it, you're going to have a good high jump. That's all I wanted to show. Now, same for this one as well. You can combine left control into the jump. So, of course, as you make it, yeah, you can use left control and then do that. And look how much easier that was with left control, right? But another thing as well, I want to redo this. Is that as you try to make it, as you land off, so instead, say I don't hit left control first, do this and left control out of it. So you hit left control as you look up and press space, if you could see from my keystrokes. Left control. Okay, it doesn't work like that. I was just... But anyways, look. space, left control, space jump. Boom. And another thing as well is as you're on the edge, so you know what you learnt about as you go down and you have to spam space a bit to go on. You can actually get an extra large jump if you make a near miss. So say you're trying to make a large jump or a stretch across here and you sort of land there on the edge of the corner. While you hit space, you get to launch in the air for a second time. So say I make a near miss. I'm going to try making a near miss. It's hard to do it on purpose, but you can see I had to. So I don't know. It's a bit hard to do intentionally, but I'll just say that. And another thing I want to tell you is the slide feature. So what you can do is, say you want to go down, but you don't want to just land on the red pad. What you can do is hold Control, and you do it like that. So you get a bit of a reaction time. And then what you can do is actually you can hit space to go off of it. But I had to get back up there. Well, another thing you can do is you can also use left control as you go off. So like that. That's pretty advanced. It might take some muscle memory to do it, but you can hit left control as you go off. So left control space, and that gives you a good boost from your little slide, just as something to note. Anyways, that's all the good stuff. Now I'll tell you the advanced tutorial, right? So one of the best things out for wall climb boost is debug mode on. So what you're gonna have to do is try and find keybind for debug mode. Where's debug mode? Keybinds. Alright, so go to keybinds, find debug mode. Is it called utility mode? Alright. Yeah, it's utility mode. Alright, that makes sense. It's now called utility mode, so what you're gonna have to do is press N or change your keybind of utility mode to something you can use. And the reason why it's helpful is because it shows a little counter in the middle, which shows the amount of milliseconds it takes you to perform a wall boost. And you'll see what I mean by milliseconds to do a wall boost later on, as I'll show you. So what you want to do is you're going to want to go to the wall while facing upwards. You want to head to space, turn around, and just do space, turn around. First step, once you've done space, turn around pretty easy. Okay, anyone can do that. Space, turn around. Right. So once you do space, turn around, hit space again. And you see all that 400? That's because I did a slow wall climb boost. 400 isn't very good. It will do the job, but you can easily get stronger than that. So look up 400 again. Because how the wall climb boost works is that you start a wall climb by going up, and when you turn around and hit space, I actually do it there, you're sort of performing, I don't know, it's just a game feature, okay, there isn't much to explain. Anyways, what you can do is you can do this process faster. So instead of waiting till you're really high up to start, because that actually counts, as soon as you hit the first space, it already counts towards your millisecond timer. So as you can see, if I hit I didn't do it there, but 200, that was already fast, right? So space, turn around. Remember, you turn around right before you do the second space. Now, do it as fast as you can, and what you want to do is maybe once you've done it, once you're probably like really flying, you want to turn around again and make it straight to the other side. So make it to on top of the tower, because that completes the thing you want to do. Simple as that. And the faster you do it, I'm going to try and do it really fast now. Okay, that was... Alright, so click E. No, I'll get rid of that. Alright, so do it really fast. 100. Okay, I can do better than that. It's easy to do like 90 consistently, but anything below 120 is like really good. And you should be happy with that. Maybe I can get 90. I'm a bit rusty at this game, I haven't played it in a while. So Yeah, whatever, fuck it. But anyway, 60 is the lowest you can get, and that will be the highest you can go with it as well. So a double wall climb boost. I wonder if I could do the wall climb boost with just one wall climb. You can! Alright, I just wanted to see. But anyways, ideally you do this with 2 wall climbs. So what you can do is, remember, so but that's your first one, right? You know how to do a single wall climb. Anyway, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna, once you've done your first one, you wanna head back to the wall and repeat the action again. So repeat everything, but really fast. Hit the space, double hit space fast, flick backwards, do your 180-degree backwards really fast, and you'll make it. So anyways, get up here, and oh, that was one of those clutch things, by the way. Oh, this is a good place to show it. So what I was talking about earlier is when you're right on the edge, but you haven't made it, but you're not too far down, is that you can like double hit space and you'll have a big jump again. And you can probably, yeah, you can combine it with a left control as well and make it even further. So what they want you to do here is do that, and then as you get to the end, you've made that. So let me just show what's going on here. So what's going on here is you're going to have to go backwards for your first one. So what you're going to have to do is, you know what we talked about doing a climb? What's it called? A wall run, right? So you hit space, and remember to look at point upwards as you finish your wall run to get loads of jump, loads of good jump. So fuck me. Okay, so combine it with a left control. I recommend doing left control jump. You do here, point upwards again. You made it. It's basically you just go backwards, because you can't do two wall runs in a row while going forwards. So you're gonna have to go backwards for your second one. It's just the way the game works. So left control jump, wall run, point up, go backwards, point up, you've made it. Just like that. It's just the same but backwards basically. Now, stringing. So the way this works is you're just combining your wall climb boosts and your double wall runs to go really far. So what I recommend is, the way I do it probably in an actual scenario, I'd left control. I actually didn't do it properly there. So what I do is left control, wall boost, and then just like that, you made it. Height combo. So alright, this is a tricky one. This is like the actual one, which takes a lot of skill. And that's how you do it. So basically, I haven't actually done this before. So I see what you're meant to do. So, alright, I know how to do it. So I'm probably gonna find a larger building to do it. It's a pretty shitty example. Pretty shitty example. So what they want you to do is you want to do wall climb boost. I'm gonna give you the tricks here. So left control jump, wall climb boost. Then you want to do this, and then you want to go backwards and do that, and then go backwards and do it again, and you can make it. So I'm going to show you the basics of what it is. So you know what I did here, where I slid here, and then I slid down, and you hit space. You hit your left control and space, and you go up. Basically what you do here, left control space, go up. Slide, left control space, go up. Now thing is, you're not doing any sliding here, but it's basically the same as when you let go to jump and head back up. Is what you're gonna do is wall climb boost, wall run, and then space control, and then wall run, space control. I did it really fast though, because I did good wall climb boosts, but basically, the point of the wall runs are to allow you to do multiple of those backwards jump things. So let me show you how to do a backwards jump thing. Right, forgive me that. So the way they work is you wall run, go like straight like this, and then you just you stay on the wall, you just stick on the wall. So, shit, it's hard to make an example of it. How do you make an example of this? Boost, wall boost, and then you do that. It's called a static jump. And also as well, once you've done your static jumps, you can't do another wall climb boost afterwards. It just doesn't work like that. Wall run, go backwards to yourself, and just space. Backwards to yourself, space. But the thing is, I didn't just do space, I did left control space, so you can get loads of jump out of it. Just practice that. Practice what I did there. You know, wall boost, do that, space to yourself, backwards to yourself, and then just that, what I did there. You're just gonna stay backwards to the wall. Now, since you're ready to get combos, what you can try doing is learning some combo farming tips. And not farming as in roots. I don't like roots. Roots won't improve your skill. There's 2 combo farming things. So say you're running in a straight line, you've got nothing to do. I know there's loads of stuff over here, but pretend this stuff doesn't exist. And so one combo farming thing is you could high jump out and then hit shift, because you're gonna have to hit shift so you don't take damage. Hit shift and do the little space spammy thing to land back on the platform. And what you can do is, it's just good for getting a lot of points, because this is a sort of like a big combo thing. Okay, I didn't do that right, so I had to do a wall boost, but I'm gonna go. I like this area more. So go in and go in like that. It's best to try and get something like that. That gets combo fast. Anything you really do gets combo. So another combo farming technique, right, is you're gonna always want to hang around the edges. This is basically most free runs. Just hang around the edges, be observant of everything around you, and if you have nowhere really to jump to at the time, what you can do is go forwards and do a static jump. But instead of going straight up, what you want to do is sort of bounce to the corner, so you get a lot of points. It just gives you points when you bounce off the corner. So like that. That's perfect. Static jump like that. It gives you good points. Good towards a combo. And yeah, once you get all that in the bag, you get some good combos. Just combine all the stuff you learn, and you'll get good at no time. You're gonna want to have camera tilt off, by the way. Makes rolls much easier. Make sure camera tilt's off. Another setting.